Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Overtime Friday night at South Effingham as the Wayne County Yellow Jackets prevail 31-28 to remain unbeaten in region play and sends them to the region championship game November 8th at Ware County. Head to the highlights. The Mustangs scored first in the game on a 65-yard touchdown pass to lead 6-0. They missed the PAT. Jackets come right back on this nice 42-yard touchdown run by Khalees Hadley.
Trey Pierce going to give to Khalees Hadley. Hadley turns the corner. There he goes. And Hadley's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Khalees Hadley.
Presley Cain's PAT good. Jackets took a 7-6 lead, and that was the score at halftime. Wayne County 7, South Effingham 6. But the second half is when the fireworks began. Mustangs talented tailback Rocco Griffin raced 74 yards to give the Mustangs a 14-7 lead as they convert on a 2-point conversion. That lead short-lived, though, as on the kickoff, Elijah Hartsaw goes 95 yards to tie the score.
And Wayne's going to field it at the 5, at the 10, 15, 20, right up the middle. There he goes. And 50, 40, no flags. It's going to stand. And that is Elijah Hartsaw taking it the distance for the touchdown. 95 yards.
95-yard kickoff return, tie score 14-14, still in the third quarter when a bad snap goes over a quarterback's head. Mustangs recover in the end zone at 7:57 third quarter. The Mustangs take a 21-14 lead, but once again, the lead was short-lived. So on the next offensive possession, Jackets drive into Mustang territory, and quarterback Trey Pierce races 32 yards to tie the game once again.
Trey Pierce shotgun. Trey Pierce going to keep it. Trey Pierce 20. Trey Pierce 15, 10, 5, touchdown, no flags. It'll stand. Oh, how sweet it is. Wayne County's Trey Pierce in from 32 yards out, and we're a point away from a tie game.
And Presley Cain's PAT is good, 21-21. Jackets will score in the final play of the third quarter, take the lead. This on a 64-yard strike to Shamar Taylor, who gets hit by 2 defenders but keeps his balance and races the final 35 yards to the end zone.
High snap, throw to Taylor. Taylor's got it and takes a big hit. That bounces away, and he's going to go 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Shamar Taylor. What a play.
Jackets led 28-21 until 1:07 left in the game as the Mustangs scored a 9-yard touchdown run, and they tie the game at 28-28. Jackets had one shot in regulation. Presley Cain's 41-yard field goal just misses by a few yards, and we head to overtime. And in the overtime, Presley Cain's field goal attempt is good, and the Jackets lead 31-28.
29-yarder. Snap down. Kick is up. The kick is good. Wayne County leads at 31-28.
In the overtime period, both teams get the ball. Mustangs fail to get a first down. They also have to settle for a game-tying field goal to send to a second overtime, but the Jackets' Trayvon Chancey had other ideas and blocks the field goal attempt.
Snap down. It's a ball! Wayne County blocks it, and Wayne County wins! Oh, Wayne County blocks the PAT. And it's over.
Got so excited, lost the fact there was a blocked field goal, not an extra point, but the Jackets win an exciting 31-28 ball game on the road. After the game, we talked with head coach Ken Cribb.
Just got to ask you, first of all, what did you tell your kids after the ball game?
It's this simple. It's this simple. Nobody can question whether the Yellow Jackets have heart and they have fight in them. They don't quit.
They don't quit.
Amazing. They don't quit. They got heart. You know, I can sit here and list all the things that we should have done, but it's simple. Kids got fight in them. They got heart. They played their guts out. I'm proud of them. You're right. They bounce back, and we take a blow, and then we dish back. We give back. So I'm exhausted. I tell you what, that wore on me.
Well, the great thing is, Joe mentioned, and down the stretch, it showed how well our kids are coached to be able to get back, to have time to kick the field goal. I mean, Trey Pierce gets sacked, but we had a play where we're trying to throw the ball downfield, so we have no time off. The clock's running under 20 seconds. Everybody's got to get back, line up, and spike the ball. We're able to do that.
Yep.
So hats off to everybody knowing to hurry up, get back, get lined up. I mean, I'm so sure that's something you practice over and over.
Yeah, that was a great drill for us. I actually got to put something we work on all the time, into a game, and we got it spiked and killed the clock quick enough to have a chance to kick that field goal. He got under it, but I'm just amazed he made that last field goal because I chewed on him pretty hard when he didn't kick it out of bounds on his punt, and I wasn't no need to fuss at him there because that was a long field goal, and he was trying, but I didn't say a word to him for the overtime kick.
There's so many big plays. I mean, Logan Pritchard's interception was a thing of beauty. I mean, Joe mentioned they had that screen pass set up nicely. If he gets it over Logan's head, it may have been a touchdown, but Logan takes it out of midair. I mean, the play by Taylor, how does Taylor keep his balance? He hit by 3 defenders. They bounced off him like bowling pins, and he turns around, and all of a sudden he takes off and goes the extra 30 yards for the score. I mean,
that's that 190-pound body. He's put together pretty good. They did bounce off of him, kept his balance, and when they came off, he took off. And
no, this is just
speed. What surprised me, Bob?
What's that?
Shamar's speed.
Right. I mean, he took off.
He burned it down. Yes, he did.
And Khalees Hadley on the 95-yard kickoff return. I mean, it's been big play after big play. But, again, we knew coming in here it was going to be a big atmosphere. They were excited. They got the program going. I loved what they did after the ball game. All their fans stayed and gave their kids a nice round of applause. So they're building something here. They did. They played their hearts out. This is one of those games you'd see anybody lose. But, fortunately, we get out of here with the win. Sets up later in the road, most likely what we've seen the last 2 years, Wayne and Ware, but this time in Waycross, but we got a few games before we get there. But this game assures us we will play for the region championship.
Again, those comments of Coach Cribb after the game. With the win, Jackets go to 6-1, 2-0 region play. New State 5A poll moves Wayne County up to number 7. Buford remains at number 1. Carrollton comes in at 2. Jones County 3, Warner Robins 4, Dutchtown 5, Rome 6. Then Wayne County in at 7. Veterans is at 8. Ware County moves up to number 9, and Kell rounds out the top 10 in 5A football. Wayne County Senior Night, Friday night against New Hampstead. We'll have more on that as there's a lot of events taking place this Friday night. We'll run down all the activities for you tomorrow here on Local Sports. Some other high school scores from the weekend. Ware County beat Statesboro at Statesboro 16-7. Pierce over Long 41-0. Appling beat Liberty 21-6. Richmond Hill beat Glen Academy 23-14. Brunswick over Effingham 41-13. Valdosta beat Coffee 28-7. Lions shut out Tift 28-0, and Colquitt beat Camden 34-17. Varsity girls volleyball team eliminated round 1 of the state playoffs Saturday as they traveled up to Locust Grove. Locust Grove survives and moves on to round 2. Reminder that the cross-country team will host the region meet this Thursday at the cross-country course across the street from the high school. Team's still selling those Boston butts for $30. They still have a few left for pickup October 26th from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you're interested in purchasing one, simply call Kathy Broadhead at 256-2381. College football, good weekend for Georgia, Georgia Tech, and Georgia Southern, all victorious. Eagles win in overtime in Statesboro over Coastal Carolina 30-27. Georgia Tech defeats Miami 28-21, and the Dogs post a shutout in Athens in the rain over Kentucky 21-0. Other scores: Alabama 35, Tennessee 13, Wake Forest beat FSU 22-20, Penn State over Michigan 28-21, Florida beat the Carolina Gamecocks 38-27, Auburn 51, Arkansas 10, Clemson 45, Louisville 10, Oklahoma 52, West Virginia 14. Top 25 after the weekend. The top 10, Alabama still 1. LSU moves up to number 2, Ohio State 3, Clemson in at 4, Oklahoma 5, Penn State 6, Gators of Florida 7th, Notre Dame is 8th, Auburn 9th, and Georgia rounds out the top 10. NFL football from Sunday, Falcons' problems continue. Lose again to the Rams 37-10. Jaguars get a win on the road to Cincinnati. The final score 27-17. Other games, Bills over the Dolphins 31-21. Vikings beat the Lions 42-30. Packers over the Raiders 42-24. Colts 30, Texans 23. Arizona over the Giants 27-21. The 49ers remain unbeaten. They win 9-0 over Washington. Titans 23, Chargers 20. T.Y. McGill signs Sunday with the L.A. Chargers, no longer a Washington Redskin. The Ravens beat the Seahawks 30-16. Saints beat the Bears 36-25. And Sunday night it was all Dallas Cowboys 37, the Eagles 10. Tonight it's the Patriots and the Jets. World Series Game 1 set for Tuesday night in Houston. It's Washington Nationals at the Houston Astros. Astros beat the Yankees Saturday night on a walk-off home run by second baseman Jose Altuve. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day of this time by your friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jesup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Contact legal assistant Tanya